What's up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're finally concluding the series. This has been a little bit of an experiment for me, trying to see how you guys would react if I just aired it all within 1 week. And I'd say it's been pretty successful so far. Although as far as this series goes, today we'll be ending it off. But what note will we leave it on, and what's going to be the main villain for this arc? Well, stick around to find out. For this video, we'll set a like goal of 3,000 likes. Not that there's another part to the series coming, but it really just helps out the channel and lets me know that you guys do want to see more videos like this, as well as seeing more of this format where I just air different parts right after the others. Anyways, let's pick up from here and finish this story. After his fight with Cell, Beerus has assessed Vegeta's fortitude. He could tell, in the face of adversity, which this is really the first time he faced something like that, Vegeta was able to handle himself pretty well. And he's of course known for a while now. Vegeta does want to become an official god of destruction. He's even already learned the techniques, practicing with Hakais and all. Ever since Vegeta was brought to this planet, Beerus kinda knew that he wanted to get this. But he really needed a test like this, and Beerus is elated. Vegeta would definitely be a great candidate. He was kind of unofficially being trained for god of destruction, but now it's a lot more official. He could be made into a candidate for it. And Vegeta is just as elated as Beerus. They're ready to embark on this new path in their journey. And Beerus is looking forward to it. This way, Vegeta will definitely be a worthy rival. And on Vegeta's end, he's glad. He'll actually be able to become a god of destruction. Not only that, but he'll be getting a lot stronger too. But what is he going to work towards next? He just got Blue Evolution. Is there a new evolution of power that he can unlock? And Beerus smirks. That'll be the next step of his training, utilizing destruction in a much different format. And he thinks that Vegeta could definitely pull this off. But he is going to need someone to train with him. Beerus could train with him a lot, but he's really just sitting there kind of guiding him, which isn't really Beerus' style. Instead, he has a really great option. Set him up with another candidate for God of Destruction. Of course, a lot of the other gods of destruction don't really like Beerus, so when they hear that he's setting a new candidate, they're actually really glad and do want to help out. The faster Beerus gets out, the better. They could probably have someone competent now. And luckily, there is a strong candidate for God of Destruction in another universe. One who could definitely be a worthy rival for Vegeta. Universe 11's Toppo, a pride trooper, and someone that's going to be the next god of that universe. It's strange. This is the first time Vegeta's been outside of Universe 7 in general. He knew about the multiverse and he learned a lot about it from Whis and Beerus. But he's never actually traveled outside of it, and now he's here in Universe 11. While also at some points, people from Universe 11 come to Universe 7 too. Toppo's glad to meet Vegeta, and Vegeta feels the same way. Another god of destruction candidate, someone just like him. He's ready. And the two of them decide it's best to test each other's powers right now. Vegeta powers up into Blue Evolution, while Toppo uses his God of Destruction mode, and Vegeta sees. That's what he needs to unlock. The two have an all-out battle, and Vegeta comments on it. Toppo is definitely powerful, but only really around the same strength as Cell was, which is a huge compliment. Cell was really powerful in this scenario, and Toppo's surprised. Even without using a form like this, Vegeta's able to get ahead. But he could tell, Vegeta Cell has a long way to go. He should get this form though, and if he does, he'll be able to use it a lot more effectively than anyone probably. Given his innate abilities as a Saiyan, and his raw power in general, Vegeta with this form would be pretty much unstoppable. And Beerus tells Vegeta, this is exactly what he's looking for. He needs to tap into that egotistical, barbaric, destructive nature. Something seen amongst the gods of destruction, as well as Saiyans in general. And with this new training partner, Vegeta's confident. Toppo could definitely show him the ropes, and the two of them can grow stronger together. It's mutually beneficial, and the two actually get along pretty well. But meanwhile, in Universe 7, something similar is happening. As Goku continues training with the Kais, he gets more and more interested with becoming a Supreme Kai. It would be strange, he's not actually one of the core people like them. And it would be weird, a Saiyan as a Kai? Of all things, that's not really that fitting, but Goku's definitely showing some promise. Which is why he needs his own rival too. It's pretty much the opposite problem of Vegeta. Shin and Kibito are too weak to handle Goku now. He's gotten so strong at this point that they realize he needs someone stronger to train with him. And Kibito actually gets a pretty good idea. Someone that he's been training with too, a Kai from another universe. It would be perfect for Goku. So they set him up with a meeting. And much like how Vegeta met Toppo, Goku travels to Universe 10, the neighbor of Universe 11. And here, he meets his new rival, Zamasu, an apprentice Kai. And at first, Zamasu is appalled. Wait, they're training Immortal? Not only that, from what he could tell, he doesn't really seem too smart either. He's so informal, impolite, possibly even barbaric. And Zamasu's disgusted with this. He tries to act polite in front of them, but it's pretty clear. Zamasu's not liking this one bit. When he heard that there was a new person to train with, he expected another Kai like himself. And they say he is a Kai. Goku's a Kai just as much as they are. And his power. It's definitely something that Zamasu should test out. So, Zamasu bites the bullet and decides to spar with Goku for a bit. And he's surprised. Goku is actually pretty powerful. By this point, Goku's actually ascended Super Saiyan. His training has been so effective that he's been able to get a mastery on Super Saiyan relatively quickly, thanks to some pointers from Vegeta too. And unlike Vegeta, he actually discovered something brand new. Vegeta was looking towards more of the godly forms, and he completely ignored his regular Super Saiyan form. But as for Goku, all he has is this normal Super Saiyan form. So he's decided to try and improve it more and more, not just in terms of efficiency, but power. And he's accessed a new level, Super Saiyan 2. He shows it off against Zamasu. And it is pretty impressive, and Goku's just as impressed too with Zamasu. They're able to keep up with each other pretty easily. And at first, yeah, Zamasu is impressed, but as he thinks more and more about it, once Goku leaves, he realizes how disgusting it truly is. A mortal becoming that strong, mocking gods. Why is he being chosen to train under the gods? He doesn't deserve that. He's not worthy of that. And this sends Zamasu on a conquest. He gets an idea. He needs to take matters into his own hands, and he knows exactly how to do it. One of the other things that really upset him is hearing about the things in Universe 7. There was no time travel there, but as he learns more about the universe, he figures out that there's something there called Dragon Balls. That goes directly against the order of the universe. It creates such an imbalance of power. It only makes Zamasu even more disgusted. So even though there's no time travel to upset him, Goku still upsets him. Everything about Goku, who he is, what he is. Zamasu is angered by it, and not only that, but the fact that the Dragon Balls exist. Things are not going how he wants it, what he views to be correct, and he has a pretty good idea of what to do now. One day in Universe 11, Vegeta and Toppo are training together just like normal. And they sense something strange, a surge in power. It feels like a Kai. There's a battle going on. They rush over to where they sense it, and when they arrive, they find nothing. All three of the gods of this universe, the Angel, the God of Destruction, and the Kai, they're all gone, as well as whatever energy that was that they sense. It's not there. They see no trace of it. And Toppo's concerned, wondering what happened. They wouldn't have just left randomly like that. And especially for someone like Belmod, how could his energy just disappear randomly? It's so potent. And Vegeta's confused too. This is definitely not normal. Thankfully, Vegeta has a device to communicate with Whis. He pulls it out, asking what happened, and Whis isn't sure either. They weren't even aware of anything going on here. But just to be safe, they're gonna bring Vegeta and Toppo back here to Universe 7. And they're gonna try to get to the bottom of this. So they make a brief trip to Universe 11, going back to Universe 7. And along the trip, they try to discuss what was going on. Whis looks into it more and more, and he sees something strange. He notices the gods from Universe 10 have disappeared too. Well, most of them at least. The Kai and the God of Destruction and the Angel there, they're gone. The two angels from Universe 10 and 11 left, meaning that their God of Destruction must have died. Presumably because the Kais were killed too. Wait, killed? Oh yes, it appears someone killed them. And we see something pretty interesting. He sees a Kai jumping from other universes too. It's one from Universe 10, an apprentice Kai. That one guy is Zamasu. Oh yeah, he remembers. He was training with Goku before. He occasionally trained with Kibito as well. Maybe he just escaped, but maybe he also has something to do with this. They arrive back in Universe 7, and Toppo says they immediately need to get to the bottom of this. The first order of business should be to protect the Kais here. Find Shin and Kibito immediately. Get them to come here to this planet. And Beerus agrees. That's a great idea. But then he starts feeling strange. He makes an odd face, and then realizes what's happening. He keels over in pain. Vegeta runs up to him, asking what's happening. And Beerus looks to Vegeta. He tells him, it's already too late. But he puts a hand on Vegeta's shoulder. He trusts that he'll do the right thing here. He knows that Vegeta could solve this. This will be a true test. If he really wants to be a god of destruction, he'll need to see this through. Beerus falls to the ground, dying, then disappearing. Whis briefly comments on it, telling Vegeta plainly, Shin must have died, which means Beerus died as well. He then goes silent, saying that he can no longer be of assistance here. Toppo and Vegeta watch on in disbelief as Whis leaves. What the hell? What's going on? They're panicked. But as the two candidates, and really the only gods of destruction for their universes, they need to solve this. And then another power appears nearby, and Vegeta could tell what it is. It's Goku. He looks over to see Kakarot's standing there, injured. He has a sword in hand, and he also has Kibito with him too, who is unconscious right now. Goku tries to explain what's going on, trying to warn Vegeta and Toppo, but they say they already know. They're surprised that he made it out though, as well as Kibito. But Goku tells them this is no ordinary threat. Yes, it is Zamasu, but he's immortal. Immortal? And just as soon as Goku starts explaining, they see someone materialize behind him, using the same Kai that Goku used. It's none other than Zamasu himself. Yes, he's immortal, and he's surprised. There's other people here. He knew about Goku, of course, but who are these two mortals? Oh, he sees. They must be the candidates for God of Destruction. Well, he apologizes. Their masters needed to go. Hopefully they'll agree with his plan. Angered at the death of Beerus, Vegeta powers up instantly, rushing in, eliminating Zamasu. And not just with any normal attack either, he charges a powerful Hakai. It completely erases Zamasu, at least for a moment. He fully regenerates, and Vegeta remembers, if he truly is immortal, what Beerus said must ring true. Beerus once told him that Hakais can't kill immortal people, although he's never encountered this before. He didn't know if it would actually be true, but testing it out here, yeah, that seems to be the case, which also means Zamasu truly is immortal. Vegeta wants to try again, but Toppo says it's better to save his energy. It's no use. If the Hakais aren't going to work, they're going to have to try something different, and there has to be another way. Vegeta says it doesn't matter though. Whether or not Zamasu is immortal, he's not strong enough to face them, and Zamasu says that's true, but he does have other ways of getting around this. They are pretty much powerless to stop him. He's already gathered the Super Dragon Balls here, which is what he used to wish for immortality. And just as a backup plan, he has a time ring. He flashes it at them. But just as he does, Goku teleports in front of him, swinging his sword, slicing Zamasu's arm clean off. Quickly, Goku grabs the ring, putting it on his own finger. He knows what that is, learning about it from Shin and Kibito. He doesn't know if Zamasu was bluffing or not, but he can't let him have this. This angers Zamasu to no end. And immediately, he starts trying to fight Goku again. Goku's already injured as is, caught off guard by Zamasu and not able to kill him. But as Zamasu lunges to attack him, Vegeta and Toppo jump in once more. They ask Goku, does he have any ideas of what to do here? They have no clue. They can't just destroy him. If there's some way to contain him and just stop him from acting, then maybe that would work, but they have no idea of how to do that. Wait, containment? That gives Goku the perfect idea. He actually does know something that he could do. He remembers, a long time ago, his master Roshi did this. There was a great threat on Earth, and the only way to stop him was with containment. Utilizing the Mafuba, he tried to stop King Piccolo. Of course, it didn't work. But Goku does remember it, and he's actually learned it. Remember, Goku's been on Earth for a while, and he's had a lot of downtime. With how many time skips we've had in the series so far, Goku's been living in relative peace and has just been training, pretty much non-stop. At some point in all those time skips, he'd probably try and pick up this technique because he wanted to learn new stuff. And he tells the two of them, just hold off Zamasu for a little bit. He needs to charge something up. And needs to regain his energy. Toppo turns to Goku, and without hesitation, lends Goku all of his energy. And Goku feels immense power, way beyond where he ever was before. He doesn't even know how to contain it. Of course, Toppo didn't lend too much, just enough to restore Goku and then some. He tells Vegeta he could definitely handle Zamasu, and Vegeta says he'll enjoy this a lot. He begins fighting Zamasu, in base alone, effortlessly fighting him. Even though Zamasu is immortal, Vegeta's enjoying this. He's able to use Zamasu as a punching bag. He keeps regenerating, and even though Zamasu is immortal, he still feels the pain from this, and Vegeta takes solace in that fact. He's not sure if what Kakarot has in mind will work, but either way, he's at least able to vent his frustrations here. And as he continues facing the Kai, a massive wave of green energy appears. There's a container in front of Goku as well, one that he created using his Kai abilities. This magic thing is really useful. And now, he can fully perform this technique. Zamasu's caught up in the wave from the Mafuba, placed in the container, and then sealed away for good. And Goku looks on, exhausted but glad. It seems to have worked. As long as this container remains intact, Zamasu will be sealed away for good, and they won't have to worry about him, immortal or not. But now there's a bigger issue at hand. Shin is gone, Beerus is gone, Whis is gone. And it's not just their universe. Universe 10 and 11 have suffered as well. Well, maybe they could use the Dragon Balls to revive them. He tries to communicate with Earth. And Kami's there. He says he can create another set of Dragon Balls. Wait, what does he mean? Well, it appears the Dragon Balls here on Earth were destroyed. He's been trying to reach Goku, but he couldn't. Thankfully, he's safe, but someone came here covertly and destroyed them all. And that makes Goku realize, alongside the Super Dragon Balls, which he's only just learning about now, maybe there truly are no Dragon Balls left. Maybe Zamasu actually went with what he said, and destroyed all sets of Dragon Balls here after using them. And Kami's not sure if whatever set he creates will be powerful enough to restore the damage done. Because remember, it's across the multiverse, and they don't know how much Zamasu has destroyed. It might have not just been the Kais and the gods. But Vegeta knows what must be done. Beerus told him it with his dying words. He'll take the mantle. He'll become a god of destruction. If they can't revive Beerus, he could definitely figure something out. And Toppo, he could do the same for his universe. And together, they'll also help Universe 10 too. But they're also going to need to find respective Kais for themselves. And once again, Vegeta turns to Goku. They promise each other they'd become perfect rivals. And what better way to do this than become the respective gods of the universe? He asks Goku, will he be the Supreme Kai of Universe 7? And Goku's shocked. It's a lot to be offered at once, but yeah, he's been training for it anyways. And maybe this would be a good next step. He smiles, once again shaking Vegeta's hand, keeping that promise that they had before. They'll work together, not only as rivals, but colleagues. They'll restore Universe 7, forging a brand new one if anything. This is the path that they're going to take. And Goku now feels reinvigorated, with the power lended from Toppo, as well as all the great training he's received. He could feel it, that godly ki coursing within him. He's going to aim for even higher heights, and Vegeta acknowledges this too. He'll be doing the same. This isn't the end of Universe 7, it's a new beginning. And Toppo smiles, glad to see Universe 7's resilience. Vegeta will make a fine god of destruction, a colleague working right alongside him. And with that, we'll end off the series here. So, what did you guys think about this part and the series as a whole? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. If you liked the video, be sure to drop a like. And if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel as well, in order to get notified for any future uploads here. Anyways, thanks for watching, thanks for supporting the scenario, and I'll see you all in my next video.